So I did some off-camera grinding. When I finished my world record carrot farm, I said, and just to answer some questions, no, if someone beats this record, I'm gonna let them have it. There's no way in hell I'm gonna do this all over again. Well, yeah, I said I wouldn't take the record back for the carrot farm. I said nothing about getting another world record on another crop. Once again, I am doing this because my friend said a throwaway joke one day, and I took it way too seriously. They joke about me making another farm on top of my original farm, but with a different crop. And I thought, hey, that would be pretty funny if I did that. So I did. First, I had to do some investigative journalism to figure out who had the biggest potato farm at the time. This is more important than the research I did for the carrot farm because of one little event in the Minecraft community, the Great Potato War. For those uncultured children who don't know what I'm talking about, a few years ago, YouTubers Technoblade and Squid Kid battled it out for #1 potato farmer on a relatively small server called Hypixel. Because of the massive popularity of this event, people began farming potatoes to be cool. I was worried because that might mean someone may have made a farm so big that it would take forever to beat them. However, I was fortunate enough to learn that most of the Minecraft community actually had lives. The biggest farm at the time was only a 100,000 block area for their farm. The area I wanted to make the potato farm was about a 200,000 block area. I was going to be fine. With all the research out of the way, I can actually get into building the farm. Yay, fun! I decided to break the project into three parts. One, building the base of the farm, like dirt and water. Two, farming the potatoes. And three, planting the potatoes. Well, I have to collect the dirt. I have already wasted over 200 levels enchanting the shovels when I was getting dirt for the carrot farm, so I was already ready to start digging. Furthermore, I had leftover dirt from past builds that I can use, so that was handy. By the way, I don't like to do this often, but I gotta say at some point, if you're liking the video so far, please consider subscribing. I put a ton of effort into this video, and subscribing encourages me to make more videos like this. While I was gathering the dirt, I was wondering how much dirt I would need for the total farm. So, after using my massive brain to figure out the math, I learned I needed 61 double chests of dirt. Thank you, Minecraft. Oh well, I didn't need a girlfriend anyways. You see, this is so problematic because, unlike farming potatoes, which I will get into later, there's no way to multiply the drops you get from dirt. You mine one dirt, you get one dirt. There's no other way around it. All I could do is put my head down and just I remember showing my friends the carnage I left behind mining the dirt, and well, they assumed I was criminally insane. Jesus! Explosion emoji! The man couldn't comment as he looked upon the destruction. He would slowly realize that his friend was far gone. He was a hollow shell of a person, driven by the need of potatoes. Anyways, after getting the dirt, I needed to place the dirt. But before I started placing the dirt, I had to take a break because I was actually going to get carpal tunnel from digging all of that dirt. During the dirt placing phase, I actually had to do the final 10% like twice. One day the power went out for a split second while finishing the dirt placing, and my world corrupted, so I had to load a backup of the world. But I didn't back up the world when I finished the dirt placing, so I had to do that all over again. My friends think this is some sort of divine intervention to tell me that this is a bad idea, and they're probably right. But if you need to know one thing about me, is that when I set my mind on something, there's no way to change my mind. Oh my god. Oh, I finally finished it. Oh my god, this took so long. You guys don't understand how long this took. Oh my goodness. I can't even fit it all into my render distance. Oh my god. Oh, this was not worth it, but I gotta keep on going. Oh. Anyways, not only do I need to place dirt, I actually need to have water sources for the farm, but I had a plan. You see, on the carrot farm, I had individual water sources, which was really tedious to make. This time, I made trenches of water, which was a lot easier to make, and to increase efficiency, instead of using water buckets, I would use ice blocks. Next was tilling the farmland, which was actually, like, really easy. I knew I was playing the game right when I realized the only reason I got a ton of maxed out beacons, one of the most expensive things in the game, was just to till the farmland 25% faster. You guys thought I was flexing with my, like, 20 billion chests of, dirt? I was holding back. So after destroying my right arm clicking virtual blocks, I had finally finished the base of the farm. Now, I actually need to farm potatoes to actually plant on the field, and there's two ways to do this. One is to get villagers to do it for me, and the other is just to farm it manually. And I actually did the second option. Minecraft Villager AI is actually different in Bedrock Edition. The reason nobody has really figured out Villagers AI in depth is because everyone hates this version. I tried making farms online, but they were either too inefficient or just flat out didn't work anymore. Doing the math, it actually takes less time to farm potatoes manually than to figure out the villager AI, and that's because there's a secret weapon that I have. Most people know that hoes can be enchanted with fortune, but nobody actually knows what it does. Fortune is normally put on pickaxes to make more than one material drop when mining, but for hoes, this same effect applies for crops. So instead of just 2 to 3 potatoes dropping, instead I can have 5 to 10 potatoes dropping with this fortune enchantment. Now, I'm pretty good at math, and I was able to figure out that 5 is a bigger number than 2, so I decided to farm manually. You know what this means? I needed to destroy my remaining arm to farm potatoes. When I wasn't farming, I was talking to my real life friends because I actually have a life outside of Minecraft, surprisingly. And they pointed out that anyone could simply cheat with creative mode and get my record, and nobody would know. I told them, yeah, that's a fair point, but why does that matter when the man can outrun the machine? This is a really nice build I made here a while back, but you see over there? Those are potatoes. Now, I wouldn't desecrate this sacred and beautiful building just for potatoes, would I? Also, I haven't just been farming potatoes in silence every single day. I've been watching a lot of anime. I watched like 3 entire animes: Assassination Classroom, One Punch Man, Spy X Family, and I've been watching over 300 episodes of One Piece. I don't have a problem, you have a problem. But finally, with all the potatoes collected, I could finally begin the final stretch. It was time to plant the potatoes. There's no way in hell I'm gonna do this all over again.
Yes! Yes! I finally did it! It's finally all over!
Well, that was a giant waste of time. A lot of people ask me, why do I do dumb stuff like this? Some of them assume it's because I have some sort of mental illness. And they're probably right. But you see, I always wanted to do something super cool in this game. Something that I can say I'm number 1 at. The problem is, I'm not good at this game. But making this gigantic farm doesn't really require skill. Just insanity. You might argue it's pointless fighting for a record that nobody's competing towards, but that's just what makes it funnier. By the way, here are some shoutouts. First of all, thanks to my friends who are supportive of this silly goal, even though they think I'm a psychopath now. Also to the Bob, who helped me farm potatoes a lot more efficiently.
And also to the YouTuber Dash Pump 4. I spent a lot of hours watching his streams, and he's really underrated, so go subscribe to him. Anyways, I hope you like this video, cause this is the farthest the sunk cost fallacy has taken me. Wait. No. No.